children, welcome to another lecture of mathematics. And we had already taken up many questions on idea of sets. I explained a lot of things about the sets, how to classify the sets, all those things. Means how to make the set builder form from the given description or tabular method. We had done questions, and first part till that we had done. Carrying on further, and some students had issues with the set builder form, and as you have seen, these topics, wherever you are finding difficulty, I will be taking up all the questions. Like for sets, since it's the first chapter and you need more of introduction, you need little bit of more in-depth knowledge about sets, because students do find sets little bit difficult. So I'm there for you to take up the problems and see that you understand everything. So coming up with that, first part we are done. Now second part I'm taking up, and you write in the tabular form. Sixth question, second part. So that means, what is the meaning of tabular form? Tabular form means basically you have to write the elements of the sets in what? In the braces, that means the curly brackets, separated by commas. That's it. Let's see our question first. What the question is saying? P such that P equal to 3n plus 1. So it is saying, I'm writing on the right hand side, this should not be in that. So P such that P is equal to 3n plus 1. Children, you can consider it to be like this only. For understanding only I am telling this. P is equal to 3n plus 1. Now, don't you feel that the value of P is decided by value of n? So can we say we are free to choose the value of n, but once we fix the value of n, the value of P is fixed. That means, can we say that n is the independent variable? This you learn in class 9th physics while plotting the graph, axis, all these things. And P is the dependent variable. Dependent variable. Dependent variable means what? So, depending on the value of n, the value of P will be fixed. This thing is not a part of set, I am telling you. But independent means value of n. Now see, though it is looking like independent, but still I would say that value of n also will be controlled here. And is the question giving us a limit? Yes, it is giving us a limit. This is not wrong. I am just switching back to the topic. Now see, as per the question, what are the limit of n given? So you see, it is written 2 is written, more than equal to n, and less than equal to what? Less than equal to 5. Now see, this is what? This is basically the limit of n. That means n ranges from where to where? See, greater than equal to means 2 will also come into that limit, then 3, then 4, and then 5 also, because less than and equal to. So for less than 4 will come, equal to means 5. So these all are the possible values of n. Now, under this headings, that means under this possible values of n, as per the question, what would be the values of P? So take n equal to, at n equal to 2. What is P? P is equal to 3n plus 1, that means 3 into n. So 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1, that means 3 plus 6 plus 1, 7. Then one more I will take, rest I will understand also. Then n equal to 3 we take. So what is the value of P? 3n plus 1 only. So 3 into 3 plus 1. That means 9 plus 1 is 10. That means 3n means value of n you take. That means you take the value of n equal to 2, then what will come? 7. n equal to 3, 10 is come. n equal to 4, some value of p will come. 4 3s are 12 plus 1, 13. Then 5 3s are 15 plus 1, 16. So these all possible values of p will come, and those values of p you have to write under the braces. Let's see what will come in. What will write? Always give the name to a set in that which method they are telling, tabular form. So give the name to a set. Have they given a name? No, they haven't. Just write. So you can write here A is equal to. So what are the values we'll be writing here? We will be writing the values of p, because the question says p such that p equal to this and n is, the range is this given, something more is given. N is an element of W. That means the values of n will be all what? Under the category of whole numbers. That means whatever values of n we are taking, children, that will be under the heading of whole numbers. So what are the values? First value has come, value taken n equal to 2. So 2 3s are 6 plus 1, 7. So first value of p will be 7. Then let's take the next value of p as 3. So 3 3s are 9 plus 1, 10. Then next value of n is 4. 4 3s are 12 plus 1, 13. So do you feel that I am intentionally taking 3? No. The question is telling us the value of p is thrice of n plus 1. So thrice I am doing first and then adding. So 4 3s are 12 plus 1, 13. Then 5. 5 3s are 15 and plus 1 is 16. I hope this makes things clear to you. This was a tabular form, but still it is expected of you to understand these things also. Then the third part. I am rubbing this portion because it was rough only. There is a constraint of space little bit, but no constraints to understanding. Second part says R such that 7R plus 5. R such that 7R plus 5 is less than 36. R such that 7R plus 5 is less than 36 and R is an element of whole numbers. Now see children, whenever this type of questions come, see this is I would say a different question. This is means I think it is the first of its type that you are getting it here. Okay. Now R such that 7R plus 5 is given here, and this should be less than 36, and R is an element of whole numbers. Now how to take up this question? Now children, if you remember that if you have done inequalities in class 7th, then you must have solved. And see children, this is just like an inequality only. See, if you remove this part, forget this part, can I say 7R plus 5 is less than 36? Now, if you have to remind of inequalities, only I will tell one point that you remember. See, on subtracting the same number from both the sides, inequality remains unchanged. That means, suppose I subtract, this is the number, this is one side, left hand side, this is the right hand side, this is inequality and not equal to sign, that you mind. If we subtract the same thing from this side and this side also, the inequality remains unchanged. So what if I subtract 7R plus 5 minus 5 is less than 36 minus 5. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? That means plus 5 minus 5, 0. So what will happen? 7R will be less than 36 minus 5 is 31. Yes or no? Then one more rule of inequality that you are knowing is what? That if we are dividing by the same number on both the sides, then also the inequality remains unchanged. Got it? So if then what we can do for this part, we have to divide by some number and see a favorable number will be 7 only, because that time see our whole effort was to just make this r, or we can get the things in terms of r only or any variable only. All the numbers are there, basically we are removing those numbers so that we get in the terms of r only here. Now see, so first rule which I had told was, first rule was what? If we subtract the same number on both the sides of the inequality, then inequality remains unchanged. Then see here what? If we divide by the same number on both the sides of an inequality, the inequality remains unchanged. So what will divide? Dividing by 7 both sides. So can I say 7r by 7 will be less than 31 by 7? So 7 7 cancel, r is less than 31 by 7. 31 by 7 is what? 7 4 is 28. 29, 30, 31, 3 by 7. That means r will be less than 4 whole, something like that. Okay, 4 whole, 3 by 7. Now see, and r belongs to what? R belongs to the group of whole numbers. So what will happen then? We will take a value of r that will satisfy this inequality, and I will expect that you write this thing in your rough column. You write this one because this will be expected of you. So what will write here? Now see what all values will come then. Since r is less than 4 whole 3 by 7 and r belongs to whole numbers, so what all values are there? Those are whole numbers and less than 4 whole 3 by 7. So it will be, you can write b is equal to, whole numbers start from 0. So it will be 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. This all you can do. Then what about 4? Can I say 4 whole 3 by 7 is more than 4? 4 whole 3 by 7 is more than 4. So lesser than this will be 4 also. And see, since all of them are whole numbers, we will take only the whole numbers only. I hope this makes things clear to you all. Okay, I am rubbing it. And see whatever thing you want to note down, like for this question also I had given something, that also write in the rough column. So I expect that when you are solving, suppose this is a copy, you are solving here, this is the first part, make the rough column here. In the rough column you show, if more space, and draw this margin by a pencil, so that if you require more space, write here rough, ROUGH. And then write this thing what I have written here. You can pause the video and then write it. It is really important to write and understand. While for the first time you are doing it, you write and understand properly. Okay? So all should be doing these questions in the classwork copies. And which one more part is given? Third part we have done. Now fourth part. Fourth part is what? Fourth part says x equal to y plus 3. X equal to, or x such that x equal to y plus 3. Now see, have you got the in this form x equal to y plus 3 only? Yes or no? And then the value of y ranges from more than equal to 10 and less than equal to 40. That means what all the value of y we can take? Y we can take as 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 also, because less than equal to is given. Had it been only less than, so we will take a value of 10. Value of y will be more than 10, that's 11 onwards we will take. But here, since less than and equal to also is given, y is more than equal to 10, so more than it will be 11 only, but equal to is same, so we will take 10 also. So 10, so these are values of y we will take. and see these are values of y we will take, and just like question number second part we had done, second part, we will take these values of y, put in this equation, and whatever values of x are coming, that only we will write. So write y is equal to 10, then what will be x? 10 plus 3, that means 13. Then write at y equal to 11, x equal to 11 plus 3, that means 14. So at y equal to 12, x equal to 12 plus 3, that means 15, and so on. 2, 3 values you show, and let the rest will be understood easily. So C part, what of value you will get? Something more than saying? No. So at y equal to 10, what are we getting as x? 13. You have to add 3. So right here 13. Then y equal to 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. That means to the value of y. You write the value of y and then add 3 and write in that column. That will be value of x. Then 12 plus 3 is 15. Then 13 plus 3 is 16. Then 14 plus 3 is 17. These are values of x you will get. And this also you write in the rough column. So you make the rough column. I am rubbing it because time constant, space constant is there. That's why I am rubbing it as of now.